TV. You know, what's going on? How comes that the Archer's gone blue now, like light blue? They're trying to, is that for Pep?
I mean, that's for Pep.
In memory of Pep.
In memory of Pep, man. You know what I mean? The guy that puts the cones out showed you how to do it properly.
It's a fantastic performance. We're all still buzzing here. Everyone, I mean, I just didn't see that coming, DT. I did have a feeling that we could win this game, and I had a genuine feeling that we could. I remember doing it in the preview. I did have a feeling that we would put up a good performance as well. I knew it weren't going to be like that last time. Remember when we came here and we got turned over in the League Cup final? Yeah. But I have to say, that performance made me proud today. It was a really, really professional, disciplined, everything I wanted to see. I wanted to see that discipline, and it was there in abundance. What a performance.
Unbelievable, man. I'm still laughing because it's just like, you know what you're up against. We know that we're still a million miles away from Manchester City and Liverpool in terms of challenging for Premier League titles. One-off games, you know, that's great. But it's the long term, the 38 games of a season. So we know what we need to do to get to those kind of levels. And Mikel Arteta has been slyly calling out the board a lot this week in a hope that they'll back him. I think the last two results have basically said to the board, that's why I want you to back me. Go and back me. Because we have got the right man, in my opinion. Look, at the end of the day, he knows his tactics. Nothing's set with Mikel. Like, it's not the same every week. He will do something different. We were all sitting there today going, why is Maitland-Niles starting ahead of Saka? Well, obviously Mikel knows why he was starting ahead of Saka.
Well, let's dive straight into it. Martinez in goal. Again.
10. You know where this is going today?
The only thing I'd say with him...
No, I'll tell you what, right? I'll tell you why I'm giving him a 10, right? Because his handling...
He was commanding in the box, wasn't he?
The way he commands, and at the crucial moment in the game, he made that save for Mahrez. When he's going one way, to get down the other, it's low, he's a big guy, and he made the ball stick. It could have easily just come off him and someone would have tapped it in, empty net. For me, his performance, listen, I love Bernd Leno. You know that. But you can't, right now, this guy, man, sorry, but it's week after week, it's performance after performance now. It's not a one-off game. It's every week, every game. So that's why I'm giving him a 10, honestly.
All right. We moved to the free centre-backs, Mustafi.
9. I thought he was absolutely immense.
He had that little mistake. Well, a little mistake. He made a
the first
big.
5 minutes.
Yeah, and we were like,
Mustafi! Yeah, that's probably why you don't get a 10, because you still gave me a heart attack. My phone was going off at that point and telling me to breathe and all sorts. But yeah, apart from that moment, absolutely solid.
Went off with injured. Look, he was holding his hamstring. Hopefully it's not that. That don't bode well.
Yeah, it don't bode well. Hopefully he was just trying to milk it a little bit and. You know, but no, great performance. Great performance.
Okay, David Luiz.
10. I'm sorry, he was fucking immense, man. That, I'll tell you, how he can go from a performance against Manchester City in the league to a performance against Manchester City like that.
Kelechi said it's a redemption. He's like, he knew he had to put a performance in today.
He had to.
He was throwing his body on the line. He won every single header that went into that box, didn't he?
He won every single one. He was getting up, bang, away. Do you know what I mean? It was unreal. What the hell happened? And I said to you in my earlier interview, it was like Space Jam. Someone had gave his powers back. Do you know what I mean? It was like, what the hell happened? Where did that come from? There's one moment where Sterling in the second half cut on the edge of the inside, just outside the 6-yard box, like he normally does, and you're thinking, oh, he's going to put that in the top corner. Bang, Luiz is like throwing everything at it. Immense. 10 all day.
All right, Tierney.
Again, I'm so close to giving him a 10 as well, man.
Unreal.
He was immense, man. I want to give the whole team 10s. I genuinely do, but I don't want it to sound like such a predictable video to do that in that sense. So it's like...
I think he was exceptional today again.
What would you give him?
A 10.
There you go.
I give him a 10. I
But then
thought.
now I feel a bit bad. I give him a Staffy.
No, I think that, I think
because he made that mistake.
that was a bad mistake,
Yeah.
man. At first, yeah. I mean, but we were lucky not to get punished from that. But Tierney was faultless today. He was brilliant.
Immense, and it was his ball for Oba.
Yep.
And you know, there was a few
Great
weeks
ball
ago,
as well.
Great ball. There's a few weeks ago. I think it was Man City actually, where we had the opportunity to put the ball through on one of those breaks that we had up at the Etihad, and you see him do it in training. Finally, yes. Everything we see in training, I've seen on a pitch. Yes, you can post it as many times as you want now because you've just replicated what you do. Brilliant. And yeah, like you say, man, he's immense. What did he cost us? £20 million, 25 million. And Celtic fans, I'm telling you, I had Celtic fans in my mentions, right? Initially having a go at me because I released the welcome video a month early. But after that, they were like, listen, on a level, you've got yourself an unbelievable player. Stays injury free. Mate, bossing. He's, 10, the same as you, man.
Bellerin.
Excellent performance again, man. I don't know whether the competition might have actually woke him up.
It's woke him up, man.
Man,
I think it has.
It may
I
be.
think it's woken him up. Every game he's played since Cedric's come in, he's been excellent to me.
It's either that or he's eating meat. One of the two. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he's
Got a lot of trees to plant because
listen, you know what I mean? I know that I might not be Hector's favourite person, but if he wants some help planting them trees, then I'll be more than happy.
planting Hector.
Do you know what I mean? I'll be more than happy. I think there was a couple of moments in the first half where we got caught out of position a couple of times, just in that first 15 minutes where we really had our backs to the wall. But after that, again, immense. I'll give him a 9. I thought that was a solid performance.
Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
Oh, you know what? I'm giving him a 10. Seriously, because he was exceptional.
I'll give him a 9.
No,
I'll tell you why.
I know what you're going to say because of his delivery.
Yeah, it's a couple of times he got into good positions and his final ball was a bit off. But then you've got to excuse him because he's filling in on the left-hand side.
He was
but he was
to do a
brilliant.
job. He was asked to do a job tonight.
Stifle Mahrez, and he did.
Exactly. He was asked to do a job, and he done the job. And yeah, if you're going to be real critical, you will say, but at the end of the day, his main objective for Mikel Arteta was to shut them out. He done the main objective.
He was brilliant.
So that's why I'll give him a 10, because he's playing in an unnatural position.
I'm not going to argue with it.
Yeah.
Not going to argue with it. Xhaka.
Oh, mate, he was immense. Immense. Finally, people are seeing what I've been moaning about for so long. He's been brilliant since he's come back from his injury that he picked up against Man City. Probably one of our best players. I've got to give him a 10, man. I thought he was brilliant. I'm sorry, but he was. And this is the thing. I'm not even taking the piss, but there were so many players on that pitch where you could go, yeah, you know what? You gave everything. And the pivot with him and Ceballos was just exceptional.
Ceballos? He made that vital clearance in the first half. I think that was on the Mustafi mistake.
That was him and Xhaka.
Yeah.
Him and Xhaka both doubled up for that. So the thing, I would say a 9, and I would say only because we didn't see so much of him in the final third, where he's more that player in terms of Xhaka. Xhaka's not more that player. Ceballos is the one that gets further forward. But I felt he had a certain job to do, so he wasn't able to express himself more in the final third. But that doesn't fault his performance. But if you want to just nitpick at the tiniest things, then you would say you'd like to have seen a bit further forward. But at the same time, yeah, maybe if he did that, we'd have got exposed. So, yeah, I'll go with a 9, but I'm so close to a 10 again.
Ceballos. Sorry, not Ceballos.
Again? Oh,
Ceballos.
did he have a twin?
No, so good. So good. We got to rate him twice. No, I'm only joking. Pepe.
Assist, hold up for the goal. I felt his work rate was better. It was the complete opposite to, what we might want him to do, which is that, attack.
To work again, didn't he?
Work. Listen, the time will come.
He had to work, and then when you get your chance now, and he had a part to play in both goals, and I thought he played well.
He had a part to play in both goals, and he will get his chance within the side where he can be explosive and do those things that we paid the money for. Today was one of those where he had to really do what the manager wanted, and he was brilliant. 9.
Okay, Lacazette.
Hold-up play was immense. Immense. The only thing missing from his game was a goal. But apart from that, he was exceptional, and he gets a 9 as well.
Aubameyang.
10. I don't even care about the misses. The guy scored 2 goals. Don't score against big teams, yeah? Is that what people say, yeah? Put some fucking respect on his name, man. I'm bored of it now. I'm genuinely bored of the disrespect that this guy gets. He's one of the best players, strikers in the world. His stats prove it. As a striker, what you judged on? Goals. 6th fastest to 50 in Premier League history. Fastest to 50 in Arsenal history. Put some respect on his name now. Yeah, he missed his chances. What striker don't? But when it mattered, he come up. If anything, his first finish was harder than the one he missed.
Way harder.
Do you know what I mean? So, 10, mate. All day long. All day.
Okay, moving on now to the subs. Willock.
I thought he'd done all right when he came on.
Came on with a job to do.
Yeah, I thought he was very energetic. He didn't give him time. He was trying to be the outlet because he was the fresh legs. And, you know, there was quite a few times he ran the ball down towards the corners and just wasted valuable time. When that 7-minute board went up, you know, it's like I was sitting at you on 92, I think it was. And I was like, Robbie, the clock ain't moving. I genuinely think it's like basketball where they literally stop the clock. And it was like he was just doing that horrible stuff, shall we say. He was only on the pitch like 15 minutes, though, but I'll give him a 6.
All right. Torreira went on long, standard.
The rest of
them. A standard 5 today, standard 6.
Standard 6, man. I'll give them all 10s, man.
The rest of the subs are standard 6. Arteta.
10. Mate, listen, I said it. The pupil showed the teacher that he's really taken note in class. It's as simple as that. I said to you all this week when we've done the podcast and everything else, I want to see Mikel Arteta up against Pep Guardiola without the issues that he had to face last time. The injuries, the sending off, the mistakes. Let it be a level playing field. I want to really see what this guy can do against him. Today you saw exactly what he could do. He knew, and he was reacting as well. When Man City made their double substitution, he went to make a substitution straight away. He knew exactly what they were about to do. Game plan. He done everything right today. Absolutely right. We were sitting there at a point just before we got the second goal saying, hurry up and take Pepe off. He looks knackered now. Glad he didn't, you know what I mean? Because it was him that held up the ball and laid it to Tierney to put over through. So absolutely immense. That will mean so much to him. And I'll tell you something, we can win one more game. Just that one. I know it's been a bad season. This don't cover what has gone on in the Premier League. But remember, that's not Mikel Arteta's fault. He's came into a job and he's like, he is that meme. You know, when they're sitting there with a fire gun all around you. That is how Mikel Arteta has had to come in, with the fire gun around him. And he's had to take this squad, lift it, try and sort out issues within the squad of egos or, you know, not performing, not working. And he's been ruthless. He's basically said to the board, Meza ain't playing. That was his teammate as well, remember that? They were actually mates, teammates. But yeah, he's, no. Non-negotiable, that's his favourite word. I love it. I've started using it as manager as well now. I'm like, non-negotiable, boys. I don't care, I'm using it all the time. It's like that. And you watch the way the players respond to him. They listen. They take it all in. They respect him. Guendouzi, Ozil, all of them. They don't want to be a part of it. Bye-bye. And it's clear the boards, in that sense, are backing him. Now go and back him in the other sense.
We won't even bother with the ref today because it wasn't even a ref.
I'll just say one thing with him as well. I did notice a picture earlier on. He's got his name on his boots.
John Moss?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mossy. I'm not even joking. He's got him on his boots. It was like, oh, mate, that's his moment, isn't it? Do you know what? He wasn't that bad.
He was all right.
I felt he tried to let the game flow, to be fair, which is unlike him. Hey, you know what? It's very rare that we can actually...
Well, you give him a 10?
No, because I ain't forgotten about all his other shit performances when he was a referee. I just wanted to say that, you know, it's nice to actually not be having to talk about a referee and say, oh, why did that happen, or this happen, or VAR, or anything. It was a good game of football. And I'm happy, man. I'm just going to sit with my feet up, popcorn.
What are you giving the ref?
I ain't giving him none. I just wanted to make special mention, man. I just wanted to say.
The ref still gets a 0.
I just like to say I liked his boots, man. That was it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. And can I just say as well, Box Park 10 for their hospitality today. It's been absolutely immense, man.
Brilliant.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
Box Park have been brilliant. Box Park Wembley, fantastic. Listen, we'll be watching the final right here, and it's going to be. If you thought this was brilliant, imagine if we win that final. It's off.
Mate, you know you're my dad now, innit?
Nice one. Robbie here from AFTV. We just got to say a big thank you to everybody who follows us across our various channels. Over 1 million followers on YouTube. Don't forget, you can now also catch us on Reddit. We're on Reddit, so get involved with us on Reddit and also on TikTok. Keep it AFTV, baby, right here.